where we embark on a journey to explore the life story of the Buddha. After Siddhartha's return to the palace, a heavy cloud of gloom descended upon him. The opulence and grandeur that once surrounded him now seemed insignificant in the face of a profound realization. The inevitability of aging and illnesses haunted his thoughts, robbing away the joy of living. The more he dwelt on this unsatisfactory characteristic of existence, the sadder he became. Unable to find solace in entertainment or focus on his royal duties, concerned about Siddhartha's mental well-being, the women in the palace suggested a break from royal duties. They proposed a visit to a beautiful garden outside the city, hoping that the serene surroundings would uplift his spirits. On the journey to the garden, Siddhartha's eyes caught sight of a group of somber people constructing a cremation structure. Intrigued and disturbed, he inquired about their purpose. Channa, his loyal companion, explained that they were preparing to carry a corpse for cremation. Driven by a morbid curiosity, Siddhartha requested to witness the cremation. As he observed the grieving procession and the finality of death, a profound realization struck him. One day, he too would preside over the cremation of his loved ones. No one, not even himself, would be spared from this inevitable fate. The weight of mortality overshadowed all his previous concerns. Siddhartha became extremely agitated and distressed. Sensing Siddhartha's distress, Channa urged him to continue the road trip.
My lord, I heard you were born in a beautiful garden. Surely you will enjoy this beautiful garden too.
As they approached the garden, Siddhartha's eyes fell upon a serene Shramana in meditation. That tranquil scene offered a temporary respite from his internal turmoil. Intrigued, Siddhartha questioned Channa about the identity of the men.
He is a Shramana, a seeker of truth, my lord. They pursue divine knowledge to be enlightened to the ultimate truth.
A spark of hope ignited within Siddhartha. The idea of seeking truth and enlightenment resonated with him. Perhaps, in the pursuit of ultimate knowledge, he could find the answers to his existential questions and in turn discover a path to true happiness. The once troubled prince now glimpsed a possibility for profound transformation and a new purpose in life. Ever wondered why Siddhartha was deeply affected by the sight of death? It's easy to dismiss his reaction, thinking, he's a warrior and should know about death. But hey, let's not downplay someone else's inner struggle just because it doesn't mirror our own or conform to our assumptions. Siddhartha was already saddened by old age and illness. Some might even say he was dealing with the blues. According to Buddhist tales, Siddhartha had lost interest in everyday life and was stuck in a gloomy state for quite some time after the second royal inspection. So, encountering a stark reminder of mortality in the form of a lifeless body probably intensified his suffering. If Siddhartha was battling depression, his story becomes an inspiration tale for anyone wrestling with their inner demons. After all, he overcame his challenges and transformed into a Buddha. Unfortunately, we can't peek into Siddhartha's mental health records from back then and can only speculate and draw inspiration from his story. Many of us acknowledge death, but don't fully connect with it. It often feels like a distant concept, and when faced with it, we're left in disbelief and shock. In Buddhism, death isn't a finale, but a segue to another life. Good deeds in this life pave the way for a favorable rebirth, while bad deeds may lead to a less than pleasant next chapter. This perspective offers comfort because death becomes a transition rather than an obliteration. This transition from one life to another is known as samsara in Buddhism. Even though death signals a change, it is not a restart button for a miserable life. Hence, Buddhists discourage contemplating suicide because it is a negative deed with undesirable consequences in the next life. Despite viewing death as a transition, its impact lingers for those left behind. The void created by death brings loss and bewilderment, leaving us with memories of familiar faces, voices, and cherished moments. Therefore, it's vital to embrace change and impermanence. The calm acceptance of impermanence will help us stay mentally prepared. Sometimes regrets follow a death, but one powerful antidote is to ensure there are no regrets. Therefore, be kind and considerate to loved ones while they are still here. Embracing impermanence allows us to cherish moments, mend bonds, and appreciate the presence of those who are still around us. Unfortunately, the pain of losing someone dear is intense, and finding the strength and purpose to carry on becomes crucial. Some people find solace in work. Others channel their energy into caring for others. And then there are those, like Siddhartha, who embark on a journey toward enlightenment. Regardless of how we confront impermanence, it's crucial to recognize that the departure of a loved one doesn't signify the conclusion of our life story. Instead, it marks the conclusion of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. What an incredible episode! We hope it has inspired you on your own journey. Remember to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share with those you care about. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. See you soon, and may you be well and happy.